Alright, my name is Stephanie Kay. We're going to get started here. We've got the red ball and a set of weights. When you're ready, we're going to lay all the way down on our back. We'll start on our back. We're here for Pilates. Just find a nice comfortable position to start. Palms to the mat, knees bent, feet flat. We're going to start here with our breathing. Let the shoulders sink down into the mat. Let's take a big inhale in through the nose, and then exhale out through your mouth. As you inhale, feel your rib cage open to the side, the down, back. As you exhale, pull the rib cage together, belly button to spine. Few big breaths here, just checking in with your body. Pushing away the thoughts from outside. And focusing in here on your practice. Again, my name is Stephanie Kay. We've got that red ball and a set of weights. Let's just start by letting the knees sway a little bit side to side, getting some movement to the spine. Maybe you let your neck go the opposite direction. Big inhales, powerful exhales, just starting to warm up and get some movement to the body. Pause back at center. Let's take the arms up to 90, palms face each other. Right arm goes back, left arm goes forward. Bring it back up to 90 and switch. Just getting some movement to the shoulders and the arms. Like someone's pulling your fingertips each direction. Starting to warm up here. Big inhales, powerful exhales. We pause with both arms back up at 90. Elbows are going to tap down towards the mat, palms face away. Reach the fingertips back up towards the ceiling. A few more like this, just letting the chest open as those elbows drop. Reaching the fingertips back up, getting some movement again here towards the arms, chest, shoulders. Good. We're going to reach back up to 90. Grab your red ball. Red ball is going to go in between the ankles. Knees bent, feet flat. Arms come back up to 90, palms face away. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the hips. You can add a chest lift if you'd like, not required. Inhaling back to 90, 100 breath. Continuing here with your breath, you can keep your feet flat on the mat. You can take the legs to tabletop, 90 or 45. For our hundreds, we'll be pumping our arms 5 or 6 inches, deliberate pumps. Breathing in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts for 100 counts. This next one, we start pumping, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Halfway done, keep squeezing that ball, reaching the fingertips. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 90. Last set, breathe in. Last set, breathe out. And set it on down, catch your breath, take a big inhale and an exhale. I like hundreds, it's a lot of core work, a lot of different progressions, modifications you can do. Helps with breathing. Ball's gonna go in between the lower thighs now. Knees are bent, feet flat, little squeeze on that ball. It's right between the lower thighs above the knees. We're gonna inhale, exhale, squeeze the ball, press the low back down, just tilting the pelvis forward. Inhale back to neutral. So tiny movement, the pelvis is just tipping forward as the low back presses down, bringing it back to neutral as you inhale. I want you to keep a squeeze on the ball as you exhale. Going into our bridging next. So if you have anything going on in your back today, you can always hinge the hips up and down instead of rolling through the spine. On this next one, we inhale, exhale, press the low back down. Slowly lift one bone at a time, lifting your hips up into your bridge, inhaling at the top, exhale, nice and slow, rolling back down. Continuing here with your breath. Goal here with our bridging is to warm up the back body, the glutes. I want you to keep that squeeze on the ball, finding the inner thighs. If you want a more intermediate advanced option, you can go robot arms or arms up towards the ceiling, palms face each other. Try not to roll out to the pinky side part of the foot, pressing into the big toes and finding your glutes. Good. On this next one, we're going to hold up in that bridge. Keep the squeeze on the ball. Little hip dips. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Squeeze the ball as you go. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. Rolling back down. Good job, guys. I'm going to take the ball behind the left knee. Right foot stays on the mat. Going into our single leg bridge. You can always go back down to that first option. Inhale, exhale, press up into your bridge. Inhale, exhale, coming back down. Keep the squeeze on the ball here as well so you don't lose it. It's our single leg bridges, strengthening the right glute, right hamstring. This next one we hold up in our bridge, holding up, little squeeze release on the ball. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, inhale, exhale, come back down. Good job, guys. Other side, left foot to the mat. Ball goes behind the right knee. Inhale, exhale, pressing up into your bridge. Inhale, exhale to come back down. Again, continuing here with your breath. Warming up, strengthening the glutes, the back body. Try to keep the hips level as you go. And on this next one, we hold up in that bridge, squeeze, release the ball, holding those hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, inhale, exhale, hinge down. Good job, guys. Ball comes into the hands. Let the legs go up towards the ceiling. Get a nice hamstring stretch, point and flex the toes. Roll the ankles in one direction. Roll the ankles in the other direction. We're gonna go knees bent, feet flat, lift up the hips. Ball is gonna go underneath like a little bunny tail. I want you to think tucking so that your low back is pressing into that ball. Options with the hands. Hands can be to the mat or they can be out wide to a T. Either way. We're gonna go scissors. Right leg straight at 90, left leg 45. Take it slow as you balance on the ball. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Legs are straight, straight legs stretch. Core work here, we're keeping our balance on the ball. Try to get those legs as far apart as possible. Again, you can take those arms out wide to a T to help with your balance. Reaching the legs nice and long, pointing the toes. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. Taking the legs to a tabletop position. Then we're gonna take the heels together, toes apart in a Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Press the legs out to 45. Bring it back to a frog tabletop position. Good. I don't want the back arch to arch here, so keep that low back pressing into the ball. And if you feel the back arching too much, you can take the legs a little higher. Controlling your movement, keeping the squeeze of those heels together. Low transverse abdominals here. We're gonna press out and hold. Legs are straight. Lower those legs, lift the legs in that Pilates V. Going to a spot where you can feel that work without letting the back arch. Low transverse abdominals here. You guys got this. Reach those legs nice and long. Let's go 3 more. Nice and slow. 2 more. Last one. Knees bent, feet flat. You're gonna take that ball out. Let the hips come back down to the mat. Take a big inhale and an exhale. All right, ball is gonna go back in between the ankles, and then we're gonna press ourselves up to the forearms. So pressing up to the forearms now, ball is in between the ankles. Legs are gonna go out to 45. Same thing we just did. Pull the knees in, press out on the 45. Again, low transverse abdominals. I want you to think drawing the shoulders down and back, not letting those shoulders hike up to the ears. If you want to add on, maybe you tuck into a ball as those knees come in, extending nice and long. So thinking tucking from both sides, scooping the core as those knees come in. Again, a lot of core work. You guys got this. You can modify with head down on the ground if you need. We've got 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Knees bent, feet flat. We have 1 more in this position. We're gonna go a little bit of rotation here for some obliques. So back to a tabletop. You're gonna take those legs out towards the right as you extend. Bring it back in. Take it over to the left, extend, bring it back in. I want you to feel that twist from the core. Again, shoulders down and back. A lot of oblique work. You can always modify with your head down on the ground. Keep the squeeze on the ball. You guys got this. It's challenging. Let's do a couple more like this. Let's go 1 more side to side. Finding that twist from the obliques. Good. Bring it all the way up. Take a forward fold, butterfly the knees. Good job, guys. All right, for this next one, ball is gonna go behind the shoulder blades. So tucked right into the shoulder blades. Again, you can modify without the ball. You can go flat down to the mat if you want that option. I'm gonna take hands behind the head, elbows wide, but you can always take the hands to the mat if you need help with the balance here. We go single leg stretch. Right knee to chest, left leg 45, we switch. Switch, again, balancing on the ball here. Keep that scoop, that Pilates scoop, tucked tailbone. Breathing in, breathing out, nice and slow and controlled here. You guys got this. Again, you can always modify all the way down on the mats. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Only 1 more here. You guys got this. Push through. Last one. Hands behind elbows, hands behind head, elbows wide. Again, those knees are going to come to a tabletop here. We're going to go single leg toe taps. Right toe taps down, back up. Left toe taps down, back up. Last one here. You guys got it. Breathing in, breathing out. On this next one, we're gonna hold tabletop, reach for that right leg, get a nice stretch up towards 90. We switch, left leg up towards 90, find a nice stretch. Good, press it all the way back up to a seated position. Butterfly the knees, forward fold. Good job, guys. A lot of core work there to start. All right, we're just gonna come to a seated position. So you can be crisscross applesauce, legs out in front, whatever works for you. We're gonna grab those weights. So again, crisscross applesauce, legs straight out in front, whatever works for you. We'll do one little arm strengthening here with those weights. Let's go weights directly in front. Elbows bent here. We're gonna open out wide, press it up, bring it in, return to start. Good. You can always do this movement without the weights. Again, your legs can be straight, knees bent, whatever works for you. Just a seated position here. Stacked up nice and tall. You guys got this. On this next one, we're gonna go out wide, just the shoulders. 10, 9, you got it, 8, press through, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job, guys. Tuck those weights off to the side, roll out the shoulders and wrists for a second. We go 4-point kneeling. when you're ready. 4-point kneeling, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're gonna go into a cat-cow stretch. Inhale, press your low back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, create an arch, moving between flexion and extension here. Modifying if you need to. You can always go down to the forearms. Good. Let's pause in a neutral spine, tuck the toes, pike the hips up to down dog. Pedal the legs out here. Nice stretch on the back of the calves. Walking feet in towards hands when you're ready. Shifting weight to feet. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll up. One bone at a time, head being the last thing to rise. Good job, guys. Grab a drink of water if you'd like. We're gonna go into our balance set next. For the balance set, you can grab that red ball if you like. I like to use it to help with the balance, just to hold on to. All right, you can always go to the wall if you need extra help with the balance here. Ball's gonna come right towards the chest. A little squeeze on the ball to help engage the core. Just shifting weight to one foot, finding our balance. Good. And then we'll shift over to the other side. Take an inhale and an exhale each side, just starting to warm up and find your balance work here. Hold whatever side you're on, just find your balance and hold. Keep that squeeze on the ball to help engage the core. Shoulders are down. Focusing on something not moving in front of you. Concentrating and breathing. Good. You want to add on. Ball's going to go underneath the knee. We hold. Find your balance here. Good. Little squeeze release on the ball. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out to the side, little squeeze release on the ball. Always tap down, hop back in if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to start, we just hold. Adding that movement is what helps prevent falls, slips. Holding here, strengthening that standing ankle. You guys got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out, shake it out. Good job, guys. Other side, when you're ready, we start with just the ball in the hands. Finding your balance to start. Focusing on something not moving in front of you, continuing to breathe. Squeeze the ball if that helps engage the core. If you're adding on, you can always just stay with the first position. Ball goes underneath the knee. We hold, find your balance. Little squeeze release on the ball. You guys got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Little squeeze release on the ball. It happens. The balls roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. We just hold. Again, adding that movement is what helps really strengthen those tiny muscles in the ankle. We're holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Shake it out. The more you do it, you'll see yourself improve. All right, back to that original side. We're gonna hold. You can stay here if you want to add on. We're going tree. So you can go ankle, knee, groin, just holding here. You can stay here if you want to add on. Ball goes up overhead. Continue to breathe, strengthening that standing ankle. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Good job, guys. One more here in the balance set. Other side when you're ready. Starting by just finding your balance. Then if you want to add on that tree, you can. Not required. Do what works for you. You can always tap down, hop back in. Can't touch the mirrors, but there are walls that you can touch if you need to use the side of the room. Good. If you're adding on, ball goes up overhead. Keep the shoulders down, core engaged. Continue breathing. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Good job, guys. Ball's going in between the lower thighs. Get a little leg warm up here. Going into some squats. When you're ready, keeping that squeeze on the ball, you're going to sit down, stand up. I just want you to make sure those knees aren't going past the toes. I don't want the work to go into the knees. Starting to warm up quads, hamstrings, lower body. Good. We hold down in that squat. You can hold, you can add on little pulses up and down. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, squeeze, release the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, lower, lift the heels. 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, shake it out. Good job, guys. Ball goes between the ankles. Catch your breath. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Reach out. Walk yourself out to a plank. You can always go kneeling plank, straight arm, forearm. You decide what plank, but keep the squeeze on the ball. Gaze at your fingertips, crown of your head lengthening. Tuck that tailbone, press the low back up. Hollow armpits, gentle bend in the straight arm. You guys got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, child's pose. Good job, guys. Catch your breath. We're gonna come 4-point kneeling here, but options. So, going into some donkey kicks, some fire hydrants. Option 1, no prop. Option 2, ball. Option 3, 1 weight. So, option 1, no props here. You can always go down to the forearms if you need. Option 2, ball's gonna go behind the right knee. You can keep that squeeze on the ball. Option 3, you want a little extra today for the legs, the glutes. That weight is gonna go behind the right knee. Just want you to keep a squeeze on it. If you got slippery pants, just be careful. Again, you can always modify by doing this standing against the wall as well, or you can fist the wrists if it gets to be too much on the wrists. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Again, squeeze on the ball or the weight. Right heel up towards the ceiling, return to start. Just finding some donkey kicks here. I want hips squared off to the mat. Gaze at the fingertips. You can always modify if you need to. Good. We hold up, pulse it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. We go out to the side, fire hydrant. Bring it in. Working that right leg, right glute here. Again, if you've got that weight, just keep that squeeze. You can always use the ball. Keep the squeeze on the ball. One controlled motion. As you bring it down, you're resisting it down. You're not just letting the leg fall back down to the mat. You got it. We hold up. Pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. We only got one more set here. You guys got it. You need to roll up the wrist for a second or fist them. You have that option. We go knee circles, donkey kick, fire hydrant, bring it back in. Big knee circles here, rotating the glute. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, reverse those circles. You got it. 5. Push through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Take it out. Press on back, child's pose. Roll out the wrists if you need. Again, you can always modify if you need to. You guys are doing great. All right, other side when you're ready. We go left now. Again, squeeze on that ball weight. You can always go no prop. Donkey kick, return to start. I like to keep the foot flexed. With the foot flexed, it's helping work that back side of the leg, which is what we're trying to strengthen here. Again, same pace up, same pace down. Controlling your movement. We hold it up and pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to start. Shake it out for a second. When you're ready, we go fire hydrant. Out to the side, bring it back in. So by doing this to the side, removing the glute laterally. Hips stay squared off. We hold it up and pulse it. 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out for a sec. Only one more set. You guys got it. When you're ready, knee circles, donkey kick, fire hydrant, return to start. Again, we're not here long. Push through. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Last little set here, strengthening those glutes. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weight or ball out. Press on back, child's pose. Good job, guys. Roll out those wrists. We're gonna go side lying now. So side lying on the mat. You got hip stacked, ankle stacked. We are gonna bring one weight with us. So make sure you can reach for the weight. You can be laid all the way down, propped up on the elbow or on the forearm. I just want those hips stacked like your back is flat against a wall. Again, weight is there. We'll get to it in a sec. We lift and lower the top leg. Now we're working that side body. I want you to think actively reaching that top leg long as you go. We're in a parallel position here. If you're on the forearm, I want you to feel like you're lifting the side body up off the mat. We hold it up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, lift it up, brush it forward, flex it back. Keep that leg hip height. Try not to move the top half of the body. You can always limit the range of motion. We hold it, point the toe, golf ball size circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, bend the knees, 90-degree bend, pick up that weight. I want you to think elbow right to the back of the hip. Press it up, return to start. I want you to think as that elbow comes towards the hip, a little bit of a side bend so you feel the side body there. Good. We hold it halfway, pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, hold. Internal, close the door, open the door. A little bit of shoulder rotator cuff. You can always ditch the weight if you need. You got it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the weight down. Last set, we go clam, open, close. You can do elevated clam with the heels elevated as long as those hips stay nice and stacked. Again, bottom shoulder nice and strong. We're gonna hold open. Top arm comes up, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Roll on your back. Figure 4 stretch for that leg we just worked. Maybe rock side to side. All right, other side when you're ready. Gotta make sure you still have that weight with you. Hip stacked, ankle stacked. Lowering lift at the top leg to start. Continue breathing. Parallel with the leg here. Think of working the top of the side as well. We hold it up, pulse it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, lift it up hip height, brush forward, flex back. We hold point to toe, golf ball size circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, 90-degree bend. Pick up that weight. Again, the elbow's gonna go behind the hip there. Press it up, pull it down. As that elbow pulls down, I want you to think almost tucking that side body as you go. A little bit of lateral flexion there. We hold it halfway, pulse this for 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the door, open the door. Last set here, push through. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch the weight. We go clam. Open, close. You did elevated clam on the other side. Keep it even. Do it on this side as well. Last set, working the legs, the glutes. Bottom shoulder nice and strong. We are going to hold open. Top arm up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Roll on your back and get that figure 4 for the leg we just worked. Take opposite thigh towards you, pulling it in, rocking side to side if that feels good. Good job, guys. Pound out the glute if you need. All right, we're gonna take the ball into our hands, laying down on our back still. We're gonna carefully take the legs to tabletop, going back to some full body core work. Ball's right at the chest. You're gonna reach that ball towards the left side, extend the right leg, pull it back to start. Extend the ball to the right side, extend the opposite leg, pull it back to start. A little bit of a variation of a crisscross. We're finding our obliques here. As you reach, extending opposite leg. You got it. Breathe in, breathe out. Go one more side to side. Bring it back to start. Knees back, feet flat. Take an inhale and an exhale. We go double leg stretch. For this one, your head's either going to stay down the whole time or you can stay up in a chest lift the whole time for a more intermediate option. You decide. Ball's going to come to where the thighs are, into a tabletop. You're going to reach arms and legs away. Tuck back into that little ball. Again, a lot of core work here. Keep the low back pressing down, not letting the back arch. Good. This next one, we hold the legs in tabletop. Balance the ball on your tabletop. Arms can come behind the head, elbows wide. We're just balancing. You got it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the ball, tuck it to the side. Let the arms reach back behind as the legs reach away from you, letting the rib cage pop open. Good. We go one more set with the weights. So reaching for those weights. Laying on your back here, you can be in a comfortable position, knees bent, feet flat. Weights are gonna come towards the hips, palms are facing up. We go bicep curl. Again, you can do the movement without the weights if you'd like. So palms are up, biceps can press down on the mat or they can be hovering off of the mat. Just finding a few bicep curls here. Good. Pause with the hands towards the hips. Weights are gonna go up to 90, palms face each other. We open chest fly. Think bicep to bicep, weights go directly over chest. A little bit of arms here. Good. Holding arms at 90, last set, palms face away, elbow taps, press the elbows down into a goalpost, press back up, just like that first stretch we did at the beginning. Now with the weights, it's our last set with the weights. Breathe in, breathe out, keep the core engaged. Two more. Last one. Weights can tuck off to the side. Take the right arm, cross the body, pull it in towards you, get a nice stretch. Open the arms out wide, we switch. Left arm crosses the body, pull it in. Good. Legs go straight down to the mat, arms come up to 90, palms face each other. We're going into some roll-ups. Press those heels down, inhale, exhale, chin to chest, C-curve, scoop. Rolling all the way up. You can always reach for the thighs if you need. Take a forward fold. Stack back up nice and tall. Slow, slow, slow. Pelvic scoop first, then you roll one bone at a time. Low back, mid back, upper back. Hands can go back behind if that feels good. Arms come up to 90. Press those heels down. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. C-curve. Use your core, scooping. Finding that forward fold. Stacking back up. Inhale, exhale. Rolling down, one bone at a time, full body here. Arms go behind if that feels good. Arms up to 90. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Press the heels down, squeezing. Stacking back up nice and tall. On this next one, we're going to finish on the mat. So nice and slow. All the way down on the mat. Reach the arms back behind. We're going to flip into a prone position. So we're going to be on our belly. Hands are going to go underneath the chest here. You can modify if you need to by pressing into a child's pose if the prone position doesn't work for you. I'm going to go gaze down towards the mat. Feel like the belly button's lifting off the mat. Reach the thighs, reach the toes, gaze us down. Inhale, exhale. As you lift your gaze up, shoulders draw down and back into a swan. Inhale it back down. I want you to think lifting the belly button as you go. Shoulders draw down and back. The goal here is not to arch the back. The goal is to pull those shoulders down and back, finding a tiny bit of extension for the upper and neck here. Lengthening nice and long. Good. One more like this. We hold down. Option one, forearms down, head on the forearms. Option two, arms reach out in front. We're gonna go finish with our swimming. So pubic bone down, belly button lifted, right leg lift lower, left leg lift lower. You could add opposite arm, opposite leg. Gaze stays down. We're gonna pick up the pace. It's a kick, 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 like you're swimming, reaching fingertips and toes. You got it, we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press on back. Child's pose, catch your breath. Good job, guys. Hands over to the right side of the mat. Center, left side of the mat. Center. Back to 4-point kneeling. We go shoulder stretch. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Thread the needle underneath the left armpit. If it feels okay on this last one, holding the shoulder down to the mat. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to 4-point kneeling, other side. Feels okay on this last one, holding the shoulder down to the mat. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to 4-point kneeling, and then we're going to come to a seated position. Options here, you can go crisscross, legs draped out in front, or classic Z-sit. We're going mermaid. If you're in the Z-sit, one hand to the ankle, other arm out to a T. If you're crisscross or legs in front, you're just going to pick which way you're going. Finding a nice side bend. Inhaling it back to start. Keeping the hips down here. And finding your counter stretch the other way. Switch. Exhaling to find your length. Good, and then finding your counter stretch the other way. Legs are going to go straight out in front, about hip distance apart. Press the heels down. We're going to take arms out wide to a T, palms facing down. Draw those shoulder blades down. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse, one direction. Pulse, pulse the other direction. Seated spine twist. I want you to think feet and hips stay still. You're wringing out the spine here. Gaze goes with that back hand. Go one more side to side. Pausing back at center, butterfly the knees, take a forward fold. Good job, guys. We go 4-point kneeling, tucking the toes, spiking the hips up to down dog again. Find a nice pedal of the legs. Walking feet in towards hands, shifting weight into feet. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll up, one bone at a time. We're going to finish with our final roll downs here. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, up, twist over to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, up, side bend to the right. Side bend to the left. Inhale, exhale, hands away. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, reach up and over, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. You can shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Sway side to side if that feels good. Pausing your movement, inhale, exhale, slowly roll up, one bone at a time, head being the last thing to rise. We inhale, arms up, exhale, tiny back bend, look up towards the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, hands away. 3 like this, just reflecting on our practice, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands away. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands away. Last one, we inhale up. Hands to heart center. You guys are all set. Thank you guys so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day, a great weekend. If you have any questions,